Hello guys, welcome to brand new video of Be with Pallavi. In this video, I will summarize and tell you the story of the novel Our Impossible Love by Dutta in the best manner I can. So let's begin. So before starting the whole story of the novel, I must tell you guys the story is really cute and yes, we can say nothing is impossible in this world. The major learning from this novel is we all are made for right person and the right work. Just wait for the right time. Until then, keep working hard. Don't stop. So guys, let me give you a quick introduction of the characters of the novel. The lead characters are Danis and Aisha. Danis' brother's name is Ankit. Aisha's best friends' names are Namrata and Norbu. Aisha's brother's name is Sarthak. So just remember those names. So let's dive into the story. The story starts with Aisha, who is the lead role of the story, who gets her period 5 years later than the other girls. The novel also shows the good mother-daughter bonding between Aisha and her mother. Aisha is portrayed as an ugly girl who has physically figure of a young mature girl, though she is a teenager. She has very few friends in her school, including only 2 best friends. She and her brother doesn't share a very good relation. Her brother don't talks to Aisha after she grew up, and schoolmates started bitching rumors about Aisha having a lot of boyfriends and having physical relationships with many, just because, as I told you before, she has a mature grown-up figure. Hence his brother Sarthak found it uncomfortable to have even a little conversation with his own sister. In other side of the story, there is a boy called Danis Roy, who is IIT failure, lazy, don't know how to talk with girls or even with elders, total brat, whose younger brother Ankit is very successful, and Ankit is very kind, intelligent and also handsome. Danis and his brother shares a very close and good relationship. Danis usually avoids going out of home for society's sake. That his younger brother is doing so well in his job and he is good for nothing, not even good looking and most importantly unemployed from years. Here's Aisha, who just gets her period, is busy in experimenting her own body, her youth and how it feels to be desired by others. She is experimenting with her body to be prepared for intimate relationships. So one day when she tells this thing to her junior, he submits his complaint to principal. So now as a punishment, Aisha have to attend student counseling classes for 1 hour after school every day. In other side of the story, Danis' father fixes his job to a school as a student counselor. There Aisha and Danis meets for the first time. There's when Aisha and Danis meets for the first time and the love story begins, where Aisha is barely 17 years old and Danis is 25. But you know, right? Love has no boundaries. But although it's complicated, Danis turns out to be Aisha's crush as he is quite cute and mature. But after some days of counseling, Sarthak's friend, Aisha's brother's friend Vivor, who is most handsome, richest, coolest guy in the school, who is crush of almost every girl in the school, proposes Aisha and she accepts his proposal. When Aisha starts dating Vivor, Danis realizes how much he loves Aisha, but he couldn't tell her that because she is very happy with Vivor now. So Danis decides to not to express his feelings and keep it with himself. But Vivor turns out to be a complete villain. After some days, Vivor throws a birthday party where he forces Aisha to drink again and again until she is drunk. He takes her to the room and rapes her when she is completely out of her sense. After that day, Vivor behaves like nothing had ever happened and it was by her choice she forced him for sex. After that day by day, Aisha becomes more depressed. She stops attending her school. So worried Dinesh come to her place and ask everything what had happened with her. Was that consensual or not? Aisha tells him everything, but she denies to take any actions against him. After some days, Aisha's brother's scholarship gets accepted, so he arrives for his higher studies to Europe. Aisha is now depressed and sad, so Danis showers his love on her, shows his care in her dark, hard times. After some months, Aisha starts going back to school. But enough is not enough for Weaver. He spreads rumors about Aisha that she begged Weaver to be intimate and makes her life more vulnerable. The situation goes out of hand when Weaver's friend scroll on desk slut Randy that makes Aisha more depressed. So Danis decided not to sit still and take action. He organizes a student parent meeting with due permission of principal. He invites all the students who were involved in bullying Aisha and their parents and tells them about their kids' mentality and requests all of them to teach their kids to respect every individual, no matter who they are. And the next day, Aisha's friend Namrata and Norbu plans to do something for Aisha. They make some sorry Aisha written badges and ask each students to wear them to next day. Next day, when she enters in canteen, Norbu and Namrata is wearing the badge sorry Aisha, and they have hundreds of badges lying in the canteen table. She felt bad for poor Norbu and Namrata. They are doing so much for her, but it's not working because hundreds of badges are gone waste now. After that day, 1 or so months later, Weaver and his friends beat Norbu, and Norbu tells Aisha about that. Also, now Weaver started dating another girl, and he is doing everything for that girl what he used to do to make Aisha feel special. Aisha is now worried about Weaver's new girlfriend. What if he does same to that girl what he has done with Aisha? Here in her home, Aisha and her mother found out that her brother is a gay and he is dating a man in Europe whose name is Erskine. And her mom and Aisha accepts the fact that her brother is a gay and he is dating a man. There comes the U-turn when Aisha and his brother organizes a party where they invite Beaver, Erskine, Norbu, Danis and some of her friends. And this time, Aisha and Danis throws kisses to each other in front of Beaver. In party, they make Beaver drink too much, pour sleeping pill in his drink, and when he is sleeping, they open up his clothes and makes him completely naked lying on bed and creates a scenery like he and Erskine had made love last night. Remember Erskine? Erskine is Aisha's brother Sarthak's new boyfriend. When Beaver wakes up, he starts crying and crying over and over again. He feels cheated, raped by a man. Now he can't even share this to anyone because he came over to Aisha's place and Erskine's place. He does realizes his mistakes now. Maybe Beaver is now traumatized by the incident, by what could have happened with him that last night, because he don't remembers nothing now. In afternoon, they all left the hotel and went back to their normal life again, where Danis and Aisha are in love. Now that Aisha is 18, they have some extent of intimacy in their relationship too. Sarthak and Erskine arrives for Europe again, and Danis leaves his student counselor job. Danis also comes up with a starter app where people can directly ask questions and get solutions from other corners. Danis and Aisha are now living their impossible love story in real life. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you like this, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, show some love and subscribe to my channel and share. And to hear more novel summaries, please press the notification bell below. So until then, bye bye.